It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live, providing a beautiful message today. Out here in the sunlight, the sunshine, you know what I'm saying? I might lean up against this little pole over here to take some pressure off my back. But yeah, you see your boys got the afro going. But yeah, honestly, it's everything's coming together, you know. Life truly is, excuse me, a full package. Love, life is a full package, is what I've been experiencing. It's not supposed to be, here one day and gone the next day, or, you know, shaky. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be durable and strong. And that's honestly what I've been understanding, as I'm enjoying some sunlight, getting that charge from the sun, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, I'm just able to appreciate the simple things, like I, I was saying this earlier that, sometimes as those of us that are real young, you know, we go through different moments where we really are very grateful and mindful of what's going on. And, we share these things, these words, these messages, with those that it's about, or who it's for. And then there's other times maybe we're so focused or we're, you know, doing errands, tasks, going to different places, working or coming up with new ideas, and maybe we forget about that, how we feel about certain things or certain situations or whatnot. And for me, a common example of that is, just great gratitude for the simple things, like just to be able to be out here sitting on the top of our residence, you know, with the bird's eye view, literally, and able to just bask in the sunshine, after eating a little bit of tropical trail mix, you know what I'm saying? Some coconut shavings, some raisins, some Brazil nuts, some papaya, you know what I'm saying? A good little snack, but it feels amazing to have this going, really just to be able to breathe. And that's what I've been able to understand. Sometimes we're just focusing on so much, cramming in so much stuff, rushing, racing everywhere. Sometimes we forget to like have this state of, peace throughout the whole day, because what I've been understanding is sometimes we'll just be feeling great in certain moments, taking a few minutes to meditate, this and that, and then we'll go on to something else, throughout the day, and then we'll kind of come out of that state of peace and kind of speed things up and get a little bit over the edge. And what I'm saying is always grateful, I guess, to move towards that sense of peace all throughout the day so that, that's your foundation and that you can experience life, emotions, feelings, and everything in a healthy manner and always keep your peaceful truth amongst you, you know. That's what I've been able to understand and what I'm understanding, because sometimes people are working, we're working this and that, and, during the work, a lot of us are just, you know, I get so concerned, like, hey, we gotta go work, and the mindset's different, it's focused, you know what I'm saying? But let's say after you finish work, or you have the day off or something like that, you're chilling, you know what I'm saying? It's like a vacation, you're relaxed, you still do things, but it's just like, you're taking the pressure off, and I guess that's what I'm moving towards, working towards, and connecting the dots about, about this holistic lifestyle living. You know what I'm saying? Because I value it a lot. Just to be able to sit like this. You know what I'm saying? This is enough. This and this distilled water from Whole Foods is enough. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love just chilling like this, and just to be able to collect my thoughts, gather my faculties, and yeah, so I appreciate it a lot. Um, it's amazing how grateful we can be for, you know, the small things in life. So I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, and knowing what the small things are. You know what I'm saying? The simple things, the small things, whatever you want to call it. Because I have a few amount of friends, but they're real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how there's been some people maybe in your life who maybe y'all are real close throughout school and whatnot, and then as you grew up, y'all kind of faded away, and it's not the same anymore. Y'all went in different ways. There's no problem with that. You know what I mean? That's just a natural flow of life. But then you know how as you're growing up and people are graduating from high school, from college, and along your journey, sometimes you can feel kind of alone, but yet there's still some people there that really resonate with you and really, you know, get along well with you. Those are real people, real friends, who reach out to you. And that's what I've been experiencing and understanding, because people show their true colors, is what I'm saying. Like, it's self-explanatory. So that's what I mean by that. Count your blessings and your friends, and be aware of that. Because that's what I'm grateful for. And sometimes throughout the day, I may forget, but I notice whenever I come into a meditative state, meditation, whether it be, out here in the sun or, first thing when I wake up and have a little time just to, wake up peacefully or go to sleep, later at night when, people are all asleep and it's real quiet outside and there's no cars driving by, and, you get some time just to relax, you know. These people closest to us really, you know, play a big part in our soul, in our spirit. So that's what I've been noticing, just to be able to show that daily and be appreciative of that daily, and, really express that to these people, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's hard enough just with myself, by myself, let alone, with our unique reflection, our partner, as well as, just a handful of friends we have, or however many you have. And I guess that's the foundation, that's the core, the root, and me really being able to distinguish that and put those pieces together helps out a lot to stay from being distracted. And I don't know, I don't have it all figured out, but I will say I enjoy the simplicity of my life, and I'm looking to continue to grow with that simplicity, you know what I mean? And to keep it simple, you know what I mean? Like, if I have to write it down, I'll write it down, but it's true, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I've noticed along my journey, maybe we'll get on social media, we'll get on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all this stuff, and it's an amazing tool, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing amazing life forms from around the world, sharing their journeys, their experiences, and various different things, and it's like, wow, that's cool. But also, it's amazing when you're able to just really focus in, on what you have going for yourself and to just focus on that, what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's helped me by distancing myself and detaching from social media, mass social media, massive amounts of friends, all that stuff. Like, I've really been able to find myself, the simple things. I thought I was going crazy, but I'm not, because I'm aware that, you know, you gotta you gotta figure it out for yourself. We can be here as guides, mentors, messengers, helpers, whatever you want to call it, but you gotta do it yourself, is what I've realized. And it's hard, your heart breaks, your heart tears, you know what I'm saying? But deep down, you already know that you're working towards something and that it'll be worth it one day, you know? And that, yeah. So, anyways, that's what I had to say about that, because, I remember Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, he says that, he says that the higher you go on the pyramid, the fewer people will understand. You know what I mean? And I understand what he's saying, or that terminology is, because there's a lot of levels we can grow throughout this life experience. And, the higher you go, the higher the worth, and the fewer people will understand, is what I'm saying. So it's kind of like you can be tiptoeing to the top, is what I'm saying. And yeah, it's like you're tiptoeing to the top. And, the higher you go, the higher the reward, the higher the risk, too, to be honest. So that's why it's really important that we make wise choices that serve us, and that we don't throw it away. So that's what I've been understanding. That's how I've been proceeding with my life, you know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna have an opinion, everybody's gonna have judgment, and at the same time, there are people who can resonate with the message and who are on the same page and who also appreciate who we are, So that's all I've been saying, because, it's similar to chess, you know what I mean? One small move and it's checkmate. Are you gonna be the winner or the loser? Or whatever the case might be, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Life is deep. No matter how you want to look at it, maybe you're taking some time right now from work to watch this video. Maybe you're taking some time from recording a song, music in the studio, from maybe you're on a date, maybe you're out eating with your family, maybe you're exercising, maybe you are about to go to sleep, maybe you're waking up, maybe you are outside getting ready to record a video. I don't know. But what I am saying is that it's always important to appreciate the simplicity of life and, to make wise decisions. Because we all know it's deep. You know what I'm saying? We all know it's deep. And we all know that one small action, which actually can be a big action, of harm, of disservice, can really tear things down. So that's why it's always important for us to really stick to what's true and harmonious within our spirit, within our soul, within our heart, because that's what we've got to live with, you know what I'm saying? No matter who you are. So that's why it's always important not to be too big for anything, too big for your shoes, too big for your whatever it's called, whatever that phrase is, your britches. You're talking about pants, It's always good just to be, aware of what we're doing and responding calmly and in a grounded state is what I've been realizing a lot. Calmly, with a calm demeanor and grounded, I don't know it all, but I do know a lot about a little. And I'm swimming in my own lane in this big world. And that's what's liberating for all of us to realize, that's what's liberating. So, whoever's watching, however you're watching, you know what I mean? I encourage you to go out and get some sunshine today, drink some water. And enjoy, you know what I mean? Enjoy your life. Spring's here, at least over here in the Western civilization in Texas, Dallas. It's springtime, so things are starting to heat up a little bit, which is good. I'm glad. I love the sun. I love warmth. You know what I'm saying? I love to be able to come outside without having to worry about wearing a jacket or being cold or anything, or turning on the heat, let alone. So, yeah, that's what I had to share with y'all today. Hope y'all see that glow, and also I'm 2 years into being a vegan. 2 whole years into being a vegan. So I'm grateful to see how far I've come. My skin has transformed dramatically. Y'all can see, it's so smooth, you know what I mean? It's glowing, it's popping out. So I'm excited to see what will grow from these 2 years, and then another 2 years, and then another 2 years, and then another 2 years, and then 20 years, and then 40 years, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm going with this. I'm excited, Maybe 20 years of my life, I was living a certain way, but guess what? Lord willing, God willing, the universe hopefully will continue to protect me in my dreams of pursuing a long-lasting life. So, maybe the first 20% of my life was a learning experience, But guess what? The rest of the 80% is pure expansion from what I learned from 20 years. And guess what? I'll learn from these 20 years after these 20 years. And I know that's super deep, but y'all understand where I'm coming from. So, yeah. Anyways, go out and get some sunshine. That's what helps me out, to be honest. Being inside is cool, but be real, though. Because imagine what our ancestors did and what our natural habitat is outside of this man-made construct, outside of this concrete jungle. We are natural earth beings, you know what I'm saying? We do have apartments, houses, condos, hotels, estates, mansions, you know what I'm saying? All types of buildings, offices, restaurants, everything. But then also realize that, we're designed to be out in nature, so this is just an addition to what we have. That's why I'm desiring to go to the beach again very soon, because you look at the beach and we're just outside, laying down outside, you know, there's juices, fruits, and stuff out there. The restaurants on the side of the beach, on the coast, it's like an outdoorsy thing. And sometimes in these busy cities, it's like a puppet stage, we're going away from ourselves. We're going inside the car, inside the apartment, inside the house, inside the office, instead of being out. So yeah, anyways, it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. Thank you for watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting, liking. I'm gonna continue the flow. Let's continue to grow. Peace.